Hello everyone, welcome. I am Linda Israel and thank you so very much for coming to my live stream here on YouTube. I greatly appreciate your support and for taking the time to come here and hang out. There are a few things that I want to go over before the actual live started, so this is a recording. First of all, I want to make sure that you like this video and subscribe, so give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. When you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell up in the corner. That way you'll get a notification whenever I upload a video. I have a broadcast post or even a live stream. If you're watching this video as a replay and you're on a computer, look for the little gear at the bottom. You can change the speed to speed it up, or if you're on a mobile device, look for the little three dots and usually you can change the playback speed there. My live streams generally last about 2 hours. They can go as long as 3 hours. It kind of depends on what we're working on that day and how the feedback is in the chat. While you're watching, you earn junk bucks. So if you are here in order to get those junk bucks accumulating, go ahead and type hello in the chat and my little bot, Junkie Joe, will see you and then you'll start accruing junk bucks. And you're wondering, well, what do I do with those junk bucks? Well, you can accumulate those, and once you have 2,000 of them, you can type !award and you can redeem them for a $10 off coupon to my shop. You can earn junk bucks while you're here and when you are chatting, as well as when you play the in-chat game. So look for those as they come up, and if you make a donation. For those of you that make a donation during my live stream, make sure that you go over to my website at lindaisrael.com, and if you haven't already done so, create a user account. When you make a donation during my live stream, basically you're buying a membership to my website and to the live stream. In my opinion, what we're doing is you're accumulating that money in my account. Thank you for that donation. And as a reward, you will get 5% off your orders at lindaisrael.com. And during the live stream, if I have a journal that I'm giving away at the very end, you are eligible to win that journal. Anybody that makes a donation gets into that drawing by manually typing in the raffle at the end, but then you also get the discount membership on my website. Thank you to Robin, who is my administrator during the live stream. She helps me out with answering questions as well as giving information. She is also my administrator over at the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. If you haven't joined that group, please do. We'd love to have you over there. You're welcome to share what you're working on. Speaking of sharing, during the live today, you can speak up in the chat and say, hey, I have a YouTube channel. You will not be able to share your link to your channel, but you can at least say, hey, my name is, and this is what I do. And then your friends that come into the chat can follow each other. Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. If you will be kind to those that are here. If you have a question, put it in all caps and I'll do my best to answer those. The chat sometimes goes pretty fast, so I don't always see it, so do ask again. And at the same time, if you're in the chat and you know the answer to somebody's question, please speak up and give them the answer. Check the description box for links to products that I share today. Yes, I am an Amazon affiliate, which means I do get a commission on items that you purchase through my link. If you're going to buy something anyway, I greatly appreciate it. It does not cost you any extra. It just gives me a little bit of a commission, which helps me buy products to show you here. If you win one of the raffles, you can start right now by typing !raffle. Do make sure that you go over to my website, and if you haven't already created a user account, that way I will have your contact information so I can send you your prize. I am starting a raffle right now that is for 200 junk bucks, so you can get well on your way to accumulating your junk bucks. Let's have some fun today and let's get started. Thanks everybody for being here. Well, apparently I can't get my computer to do what I want it to do. Come on, do it. Do your thing. Hello. I forgot to mute while I was getting the last things done before the live today. I just realized I need some lipstick. My lips are dry. I need to find a lip tint. I think it's called lip tint. I found one, but I feel like I look like a lady of the night when I put it on. So I need to find one that isn't quite so bright, a little bit more natural looking, because lipstick doesn't really stay on me. So I like y'all needed to start the live that way. But hello, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I have had a busy week. What about y'all? Have y'all been doing some fun things? Have you stayed out of trouble? I've tried to do my best to stay out of trouble. I was trying to get some music on my, I was trying to get some music in my earbuds. What else has been going on? So I've been working. When I go to work tomorrow, I have about 200 shirts I'll be pressing. Plan to transfer on and pressing. So it's going to be a busy week just before Christmas. We got Christmas next week. Can't believe it. It's already here. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. What have y'all been doing? I'm trying to see if there's something else that I need to say before we kind of get started here. I'm looking to see. Have y'all been creating? What have you been doing? Have you been working on projects? Or I'm trying to do a couple things at once here. Oh no, don't do that, computer. No. All right. I've been kind of doing a few things around the house. My husband and I got a new bed. Yeah, you recovered from your back. I'm glad. I'm hoping it's better. We missed you last week. We got new foundations for our bed. So basically we had adjustable beds and they were really, really old. And my bed had a gear that broke and it wouldn't raise the foot anymore. And so I had it propped up with a couple of boards to get it the way I wanted. And my husband said, this is dumb. We got to get a new one. You journal, you bit today. You did journal a bit. Oh, good, Peter. Good job. You end your second community journal and you need to raffle it. Oh, fun. And so we got that done and we had to clean everything out. And I didn't realize how much dust collected under a bed. My mother-in-law will move her bed, but I don't move my bed. So we did. We had to clean it up. That was a dusty mess. Oh dear. So I'm working on my 2025 planner. It's getting fluffy. It's got lots of stuff going on in there. I did a no-sew tutorial for the first one showing you how I put in a ready-made planner that came from the Boys Ranch. And then I proceeded to do 2-page spread, so left and right, of each month. So we've got January, February, here's March, and April, and May, and now we're at June. And for June, because the ready-made journal kind of had a sailboat here in the background in blues, I decided to pull out my Out to Sea collection and see what I had kind of on hand and if I needed to print some. So I've got a few things here that I think are going to work. So I'm going to pull a couple of these things out of the way. So this is going to be the journal. So I had the Scrapbook paper cardstock that had the postmarks and fishies, And then on the inside, it has roses. And then I took some scrapbook paper that I had and I stenciled on the back side. That's what you heard me doing, was I was applying some stencil patterns. So that was that noise. Kind of sounds like spraying, but it wasn't. And my thought was to put this on the page. And I saw that I had a scrap of this blue. And I don't know if I want to put it over and then use, I'm trying to keep from losing it, the June. Now, do I want to put that all the way across? I don't know yet. I may end up pulling out some rubber stamps to see if I have a nautical theme stamp that we could use there. So I'm going to set that aside for a moment. I did go ahead and select some other papers. I thought this might be kind of interesting to cut up. So Norella made this for my digital planner for the Out to Sea. And when I was looking for elements, I kind of like the fact that they have this little piece here, this boat, and then kind of a ledger piece over here. So I think I want to cut that one up, but I'm going to set it aside first so I can look at the other things. I want that piece of paper. It's going to go with these. I went ahead and cut apart one of the journaling pages, and that's where the ship came from. It was on the other side. You can kind of see the shore there. I cut off a piece of it, but that was lined up together, and I just cut that apart so I could use both pieces. And this is going to be my pocket for my journal. And then I grabbed some papers, and my thought was I would put this piece of scrapbook paper across the bottom. And this is a gel print that I made when I was doing the Out to Sea. And it didn't turn out perfect, but I think it's going to look great as a background. Oh, you got out to sea a couple of days ago? Well, I hope that you'll find some inspiration here. So this was kind of my beginnings of a layout that I was thinking about. And I have a piece here that I thought could be a pocket in this corner, and then I would layer some pieces on top of that. So that's where I've started. So I cut this piece. This was a piece of scrapbook paper. I had a piece of this gel print roll-off paper, and this was a scrap that was left over from cutting the journal cover. So let's layer all of these down. You know, I'm finding that using the scraps, I sort my scraps by color, and I'm finding that using my scraps is really quite satisfying because I'm reducing how much I have on hand. I was talking to somebody the other day, and then we were talking about the amount of things that we have collected over the years. I don't really buy anything anymore other than glue. Things that I consume that are items that I use frequently. So a while back I did buy some more paint of colors that I ran out of and that I use, but for the most part I've been trying to use up what I have. Hey Amanda Dawn, and hey Julie, and Peter, and Jennifer. Jennifer, thanks for filling in for Robin. I know she has to work because her boss, I don't know if she's had surgery yet or she's getting ready to have surgery, and so she's trying to cover all of the things for her boss. All right, I think I'm going to put this piece over here. So it's kind of fun to use up what you have, and I'm trying desperately not to add to. And some of the things that I want to do in 25 is go through some of my boxes of things that I have and use them. And if I'm not going to use them, I know for a fact that I'm not going to use them, then I need to separate them out and either give them away, sell them, throw them away, whatever is necessary so that I can declutter my space. I have so many things that sometimes it's difficult to realize what you have because you're just looking at all this mess, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate you. All right, so this piece, I'm thinking I'm going to put over here. I didn't put some distress inks around the edge. I'm going to do that real fast. And I don't know, I for years collected things, all kinds of things. I would go to used book sales and buy used books, and friends would get out of crafting, or they moved homes and so they downsized, and they gave me scrapbook paper and scrapbook embellishments and rubber stamps. I had another friend that she stopped rubber stamping because of arthritis. It was just too difficult for her. And she invited me over, and I took a huge collection from her. I did that with another friend. I mean, it was like, I have so much stuff now. My big wish would be to have a nice big space to set it all up. But Henry's big dream is to get rid of everything and live on a cruise ship. So I'm like, what would I do with all my stuff? He doesn't understand. I have collected this stuff for so long, and I hate to just give it up, get rid of it. Okay, so I've got this piece that was a book page that I rolled off my brayer. There might be some stamping, or it may have been partially a gel print. And I was thinking of making that a pocket here in the corner. Now this is cardstock, so I could make this a double pocket. And I need to add some distress inks to it. And I think what I want to do is pull out some of my rubber stamps. I've got a bunch of Sea Life rubber stamps, and see what I could do there. Makeup raffle kits, yeah. That could be an option. You could not live on a cruise ship, or put them in my shop. Makeup kits. That's probably what I do. Is I'll make up little stash kits and then put them in my shop. Okay, so I'm thinking a little thing like that. All right, so I'm going to move this out of the way for a moment. Just for a moment. I am going to make a pocket out of this. So this was a dictionary page, and it's kind of slick. So I'm going to use some beacon glue and glue this down, and basically use the edges to fold and make gussets so that I have a nice little deep, the width of this piece of paper pocket. So I'm kind of going to line it up like that. Close this, and then I'm going to flip this over. Get that glue out to the edge. Hello, Margie! Yeah, live on a cruise ship would be a dream. Henry thinks so. He thinks this is the thing to do. We love to cruise. In fact, technically, I will be going on 4 cruises next year. One time is a cruise that is what we call a back-to-back. So there's one cruise, and we don't change rooms. We don't get off the ship. And then we go ahead and go again for another round on the same ship. And we're fine with doing that. And that's what we're going to do in January. And then in March, we're going to try for the very first time a Norwegian ship. Normally we go on Carnival. We have been on a couple other cruise lines in the past, and both of those are no longer in business, so we can't go back to them, or we would. We love them, but they were smaller cruise lines, and it was harder for them to compete with the big guys. But anyhow, we're going on for the first time Norwegian. I think it's the Norwegian Prima out of Galveston, Texas in March. That'll be our first time on that ship. So we've been watching. You can't swim. You don't have to swim, Margie. You don't have to swim on a cruise ship. But the Prima, we've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about it, so we can learn about the things that it offers, the neat places to hang out. So we're kind of looking forward to seeing that ship. It is larger than one of the ships we are going on in, or the ship we're going on in January, and we'll have fewer people on it as well. You lived on a sailing ship with 42 people 3 months long. You loved it. It was hard work, but so nice. Oh, I bet. Because with a sailboat, sail ship, you have to man the sails and all of that stuff, and that would be hard work. That would be hard work. You like your solid ground, Margie? I get it. I get it. And, you know, if you have never been, it wouldn't really necessarily be your first choice of something. But we like the idea of there's a cruise ship that is sailing around the world. So every few days they're sailing to a new destination and meeting new people, seeing new things. So it's kind of a neat concept that we're thinking about. The people that bought a space on the cabin, or the ship, I mean, bought a cabin, and so they're guaranteed the space for 10 or 15 years, I think. And they just pay a monthly fee to stay on the ship. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. All right, so I think I'm going to put this piece here in this bottom corner. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that one down. And then I think I'll grab my rubber stamps and see what I can come up with. I didn't pre-do that today. I decided that I would just do the other pieces as much as I could, and then save the rubber stamping portion for y'all, so we could do it live together. If you're on a cruise ship of cats, well, the cruise ship that they are sailing around the world, they do have cats. Several people have brought their cats. I say several. I think there's at least 2 that have brought their cats on the ship. Because they can just leave the cat on the ship. They got a box. They can do their business and dispose of it. Okay, I think that looks good. All right, let's grab my rubber stamps. Yeah, if the boat sinks, just be sure to get on the lifeboat, of course. Most time you have bad internet on the ship, then you cannot make love. Oh, dear. Let's go here. So I got my sea-related pieces out. Oh, that might be kind of interesting. Let's see here. I'm getting out a couple of the pieces I know I want to use. Let's look at this and see. Well, I can't get the Ziploc bag open. That was some typo. Oh, this might be kind of neat. I have a compass I could put over here. That might look neat there. We can paint that one. I'm trying to see what other things I may want to use. I have a anchor and I have a ship's wheel. I could put something like that up here. I don't know if I would like the idea that it's not on that portion. Maybe what I should do is cut this smaller and then glue this differently. I don't know. I've got a ship's wheel that would be bigger. Could put the anchor down there. I don't know. I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to see what else I have that I feel will go. I have the mess. Oh, well, that was a mess. You heard it, didn't you? We had a catastrophe. Thankfully, my coffee was almost gone. It hit the floor. I'm gonna move a couple of things. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need a new towel. Alright, I got a new towel out. Whew, that was messy. Craft-a-lanch, exactly. Oh dear. I don't even know how I hit it. There's coffee all over the place now. What a mess. Hey, it happens. Okay, so I saw this. Maybe I could stamp it. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Another rubber stamp here. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards this guy. Put that over there. I have a mermaid, but I don't know that the mermaid really goes. I don't know. What do you think? Put paper on the floor? Yeah, name coffee. Well, this had cream in it, so I don't really want Sure to roll over and add extra grunge. Oh my goodness. Yeah, be in the lifeboat long before the rescue. Okay. So I was trying to see, I kind of like this guy. So what if I were to put him on here? And I'll get rid of these. these away. I got a shorter one. I don't know if the shorter one would be better. I think I kind of like this guy. Put that back over here. I'm going to get this stamp out. All right, so what color should I stamp this guy? What color paper should I put him on? I've got a piece of coffee dyed paper here that I think he'll fit. Should I stamp him in red? Maybe red? Okay. And the towel don't wash. It's a coffee dye cover. Funny. Pull the desk out and everything got, yeah, not so long. It made a mess on the floor, but we're okay. It hit one little spot, so we're okay. We're good. All right, I have campfire, but maybe not red. Maybe blueprint sketch, so it's a bright blue. You know what? We can stamp it. If we don't like it, I can always stamp it again. Right? Hercules has been known to drink my latte, my coffee latte. I have to, when we're in the car, I have to put a paper towel kind of over the top of my cup, or he'll sit there and lick the top of my cup. Little stinker. Oh, dear. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm waiting for that to... I'm going to stamp it on a scrap first. Now I could, if I stamp this right, I may have some clear embossing powder, and if I work quickly, I can stamp it with that Distress Oxide. I want the dark. I think I want the dark. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it here. Let that soak in. And then, all right, let's see how that looks, if we like it. And then what color should I paint the compass? And what color should I paint the ship? Yeah, Hercules, he's not in here. He went the other room just before I started my live. I probably should have got out some blue embossing powder, but let's see how this looks. That did darken it quite a bit. What do you think? I think that's pretty good. Let's cut it out. Now, do we want to cut it? I'll kind of cut it around in a circle. If you hold your scissors still and rotate your paper, it's actually better, and you can get a lot more precise on your cutting. I learned that several years ago. One of my friends, she said, do it this way and it's so much easier. Okay, so if I could put it over here like that. I don't even know if I need the anchor. Maybe just this piece up there. Let me clean off my stamp. Ba ba ba. And let's put the stamp away. Stamp away, stamp away. I do have this Captain stamp, and I'm kind of thinking that I'll stamp him in black. Oh, I'm trying to stick it down side up. Okay, that should fit on there. Let's do it on the more grungy side. Okay, I think I got a good amount of ink on there. I'll stamp him. Oh, that looks kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to fussy cut him out. See how this looks. Maybe we'll kind of make a little collage. I may end up putting the Captain up higher. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I've had these stamps now for a while, so it's good to get them out and use them. So maybe if I did something like that. I don't know. Give me your feedback. Oh, thank you for your donation. We know it wasn't a sale buy. Because Margie's not getting on a ship. No ships for Margie. Okay. I'm trying to decide, do I go all the way to the edge with this piece? I think I do. I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to cut this to be the same width as this piece, which I believe is 4 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to make sure. Approved. Okay. 4 3/4. Let's do it this way. 4 3/4. Okay, so this is going to go here. This is going to go across the top to kind of fill in that space. Then I'm just going to put the word June here, put the Captain, and then maybe the red star line like that. Let me get down. Come on down! I'm done with this ship. Oh dear. I'm going to add a little more distressing to this piece. Make that a little darker. And then let's do this guy. I think I need to put some on here. Okay, get rid of that. Let's glue this together. So the first thing I want to do is put this piece down. So glue. Okay. I'm kind of thinking that I want to do this compass either in black or in gold. What do you think? Black or gold? To put that over here. Trying to get that so it doesn't slide off on me. And then this piece will go here. You would steal this if you could. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay, how is it that that ended up not being as wide as that? Go a little bit. We'll cut it just a smidge. Is that it? Did I cut it enough? Just a little bit more. It's the only bad thing about you can cut it, and then if you cut too much off, you're doomed. Ah, dear. All right, so now if I put this piece up here, now it fits the way it's supposed to. All right, let's glue that down. I used to have an outdoor clothesline at our old house because it was built way back in the 50s, late 50s, early 60s. But the house we're in now did not have a clothesline, and I never put one in. Okay, so put that here, and then put him here, and that, like that. This has got paint, so I'm going to put this on here. Are you the favored ones, Jennifer and Amanda? Yeah, don't hold the laundry basket. Well, I guess you could use that as your steps, Julie, as to get your husband to take the laundry basket out for you, and then you just carry the one garment at a time. Of course, you have to bend over, but maybe you can set it on a box or something. Yeah, there you go. Add a strip of contrasting paper as an accent. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, that's kind of what I've done here. Is this piece of paper wasn't big enough to begin with, so I added another piece of paper. Let's put this guy down. All right, so should the northwest, southeast, should that be black or should it be gold? I'm going to put it right about here. All right, I haven't bound this together. Do you want me to do that during the live today? Let me know. After you tell me if this should be black or gold. Oops, didn't get that under there. There we go. His little nose is under there. There's always a way with creatives, right? I'm trying to decide, do I want to do black or do I want to do gold? Margie says gold. Jennifer says gold. Okay, we're going to do gold then. And I think maybe we'll do this in gold as well, because I think I'm going to do it with maybe with gold embossing powder. All right, I'm going to put these stamps away before I knock them off. Make an even bigger mess. You shall be put away. Okay. I have gold embossing powder. We're going to try this to see how this works. And over here, I'll put some gloves on so I don't get gunk all over my fingers. Oh, I didn't even show you my nails. They're green and have little snowflakes on them. Okay, I've got my gloves out. Look, they're even clean. I have a dirty pair, but I'm going to use the clean pair. All right, so here's my thought. I got a pair of tweezers, and I'm going to get my Versamark, and we're going to smoosh it all over And then we're going to put it in here and then pull this out, if I can get a hold of it. Now I'm going to try to hold this from the back side like that. Okay, maybe. There we go. All right, get that out of the way for a moment, and then let's heat that up and see how well it covered it. May need to do another, thank you, may need to do another layer. I got some cat eye polish the other day, and I think I need a different magnet because it doesn't seem to work the way that I've seen in videos, and I was not very impressed with my first attempt. So I need to do some research. It came with a magnet, the polish did. It's by Beetles. And I played with it, but it just didn't do exactly as I thought it would. So I don't know if I need a stronger magnet or if I was just not doing it the correct way. You like that? You can see the gold on there. I think it'll look okay, kind of distressed. Let that cool off for a second. Let's put this back over here for a minute so you can kind of see it. All right, so we were to put this right there. How's that look? You kind of see that? I think that'll be good. All right, so let's, I'm going to glue it on there and set it to the side while we work on the ship. That way the glue can be drying. So I'm just putting some Aleene's tacky glue on the back side, and I'll kind of put like an acrylic block over it with a little bit of weight, and that'll help it stick down. Okay. I think I got enough. All right, so I'm going to put that right here. Press it into place. And then I'm going to set it over here for a moment with a acrylic block on top of it. Get one of my bigger ones. There. Now, let's do the ship. I think we're going to do the ship the same way. So I'm just going to smush my Versamark pad on top. Trying to get that really coated. I may need to re-ink my VersaPad. Okay, let's see if I can get a hold of this. Looks like I missed a couple of spots, but see if I can kind of get that dunked under the... All right, I think we got to start. So if I'm quick, then I can re-dunk it to get this side. So I'm going to do this side first. Memory Monday for old memories before I start journaling. Ah, gotcha. You write down something you remember from days gone by. Is that what you do, Peter? That's a good idea. You know, kind of like having a journal prompt for the day. If you're a person who struggles with what to journal about, then you could say, you know, write down a memory from your childhood. Write down a memory from when you worked, when you went to school, whatever it may be. Okay, while this is still hot, I'm going to kind of dunk it back in, and then got some of it. Okay. There was a couple of spots that didn't quite have enough embossing powder on it. It'll have a nice texture to it. Another color I could have used was bronze or even a copper. I don't think I have any bronze embossing powder at the moment. Okay, I think I like that. Let that cool. Put this away. Thank you, Amanda Dawn. It's like Throwback Thursday. Exactly. Exactly, Jennifer. What are some throwback memories you can journal about, right? I think I need to swap this. Okay. I'm going to take off my gloves. If I can get them off. There we go. Put that back in here. Now, let's move this. Oh, I meant to show y'all this. My mother-in-law has been cleaning at her house, and she always gives me things that she thinks that I might use. Look at these really, really old hymnals. I didn't even look to see when they were published. Copyright. It doesn't even say. Let me get my other glasses here. See if I can see anything that says a date on it. Price, 40 cents a copy, $4.20 a dozen, $15.50 for 50. The best music CSAC in America. Wow. It's copyright 1948 is what it says down here. Look at all these. The judgment is coming. I'll meet you in the glory land. Really, really old. Paperback. Stapled along here. And then this one, let's see what this one says. 35 cents per copy. So how much was this one? This one was 40 cents. So this was 35 cents. And it doesn't have a date in the front. Copyright. I can't quite make it out. It's so 1903? 1908 maybe. That's hard to see, but I think it's this side looks like it might be 1906. But that may just be the song. It may have been just that song. Wow. Copyright 1917, I'll live on. Oh, it's so fragile. Some of the pages are torn. 1876. Will Jesus find us watching? I don't know. There's some old songs in here. It's in pretty rough shape, but that was 6 years before you. It's a long time ago, wasn't it? Isn't that neat? Anyhow, she always finds cool things and then passes them along. And I don't even know where she got them. I can't quite read who wrote on them, but I don't know. I thought those were kind of neat. So I'll put them in my hymnal sheet box. Well, they won't fit. My hymnal sheet box is full. Put them up here. There we go. I thought they were pretty neat. I thought I'd share them with y'all today. Alright, so we're going to put this over here and put this right here. Oh, that looks really good, doesn't it? With that gold. Now, do I want to do anything to this piece? I'm kind of thinking that this back portion of blue needs some gold on it. Maybe some gold glitter? What do you think? I'm going to get out. I've got the henna rose. I just like that for the texture that it does. And should I do the glitter The first one was, yeah. Me, You, and Glory Land, yeah. They're really cool, aren't they? Maybe I'll just do the regular gold because we may not necessarily want glitter on our page this time. More gold the better, Margie says. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp it around the edge. Hopefully, I've done enough. Get my tweezers ready. Okay, so now if I can kind of find a little spot, maybe right there. And then I'll close this up. And we can emboss that. I'm using up this gold embossing powder. I've got another container I can dump in there. It's brand new. Oh, I found another one. I have 2 more containers of gold. Maybe I should just dump that in there now because I'm trying to use up all this embossing. It's a little different color, but that's okay. I'll stir it. I'm going to do this one too while I'm at it. Where is it? I gotta find my scissors. This was brand new. It still had the seal on it. There. Throw that in there. And then when I shake it up and stir it, there. That'll work. All right, so now we're going to heat this up. Denied! Glitter boss wiped the floor. No one won. Well, that was just rude. Okay, let's get that going. It's coming out. I'm trying not to lay it on my table because I've got this craft mat, and if you heat it too much, it will bubble up and warp. I need to replace it. It's starting to get a really worn. The edge closest to me is sticking out off the edge of my table, and it's kind of cracked. So what I did was I put some tape on the back side of it, and then I grabbed some chipboard pieces and stuck it underneath it to kind of extend my table, because the mat is, what is it, 24 inches deep, I think, and my desk isn't quite 24 inches deep. Well, of course, it's probably more like 25 inches, the mat is, because there's a border around it. And it's kind of busted off at the edge. Okay, I kind of like the way that turned out. All right, I need to clean the embossing ink off my stamp. Okay. Now, if I layer these together... Oh, I like that with that gold. You see that? Okay, I think what I want to do is glue this as a pocket and glue this on top of it. So I'm going to glue this first so it's down. I'm going to put some of the beacon glue on this piece. Trying to get a nice good coat. That way it don't accidentally glue my pocket shut. Okay, put this right here. Okay. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Iron it. Soak the mat. Iron it? Then it'll get even worse. Well, this mat is beyond soaking in hot water. It's got deep gouges from me using my X-Acto knife, my craft knife on it. Okay, I think that looks really good. I'm going to glue this as a pocket. I bought new ones for our shop, and then Henry was saying the other day that he thought one of those looked kind of ratty, so what I might do is swap them out, throw this one away, and or put this in a different area and use it for when I'm making really messy crafts. Okay, I like that, how that's coming together. Okay, and then I was thinking of putting June just right here in the corner. Yeah, this mat's seen better days. I've had it for a long time, probably 15 years, maybe longer. Okay, so now this piece can go right here in the corner as a pocket. Kind of give y'all the whole look there. Using up those book pages that I painted on. Okay. All right. Get that down. I like it. I think I'm going to use my little binder clips to kind of help secure this for a few minutes. Kind of go around the edge here. All right, I think I got that. All right, so now my thought was I want to cut this piece up a little bit and use part of it up here. So let's move this out of the way. I think I'm going to cut it right, maybe a little bit over. I don't know. We'll see here. I think I'm going to cut this piece off. Come on, slide over. Even. So it gives us these pieces. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that. Now, do I want to cut this apart? I think I do. Let's look at this. You can't really see him on top of there, but if I were to back this piece with that lighter blue and maybe do that with a border of the light blue, I could add those up at the top. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut these to fit. Wonder if I can get away with... No, I have to do it this way so that I can have a border. Okay. So let's start with this one. I think I want about that much of a border, so I'm just going to eyeball it like that, and then rotate this around. Okay. So it kind of gives us a nice little border. And especially after I add some distress inks to that. I'm kind of looking at this thinking maybe I need a darker color behind it. But maybe. What I'll do is I'll cut this first. Give it a little border. Come on. Run around. It's already dark. I know. I hate the time change. I wish we could just do away with it. It's so dumb. So dumb. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to add a darker blue? Okay, let's get some distress inks and add that and see if we like it. Uh-oh, where's my doodad? There it is. I could make another pocket. I do have several things to put in this bottom pocket. I'm trying to limit how much I put on the page so that it's not so crazy thick. See, like that. I could make this one a pocket, I think. All right, what does it need? I think it needs another layer of color behind those, doesn't it? Let's do this piece first. Ah, you have to order DoorDash by noon, so you're not by after dark, because you don't want weirdos. But you're on normal time now? Well, see, we don't like this because the hour, we fall back. And when we fall back, that makes the time of the darkness happen sooner. Let's see if I have something in here. Looking at some old gel prints. I don't really see one. I mean, this one might work if I were to cut a little border around that blue. Because I think I like that shade of blue. This is a piece of cardstock. I think we'll go with this one. Because if I make it a pocket, then it'll be nice and sturdy. All right. Now, do I want to also layer this? I think I want to put it down lower and just glue it down over here on this side so we still see some of the pattern in the background. You don't know anybody. Yeah, you wouldn't mind if I didn't live alone. I got you. Yeah, you got to be careful these days. That's where you kind of need to make friends with someone you trust, a DoorDash person that you can call on and place your order. Okay. Make sure that my page folds over. Okay, I'm liking that. All right, now let's cut these pieces. Okay, I'm going to glue these together so they're all one piece. And I'm okay if it's the thin paper on top of the thick paper, and it'll give us a nice border with that blue, I think, behind it. Now, what we could do is, I should have done it over here too, is add some more of that gold embossing on that blue paper once I get it cut. I think that might be something to do. All right, let's move this out of the way again. And let's trim this paper. Not lonely, you just have cupcake. Friendly bunch of crows. Oh my goodness, really? They just steal your order? I don't understand that. And I guess they're hungry, so they get... I mean, don't they get banned from being a DoorDasher for theft? How can they continue to work? Okay. I don't know. I've only ever used a service like that maybe twice. And they were both when we were at the shop and a friend was with me. And we ordered a bunch of things all at once, and it came, and we didn't have a problem. Of course, it was early in the day. It wasn't late, and we're pretty easy to find. But we eat at home a lot. Right now, oh, I forgot to turn it off. Dang it. I forgot to turn the beans down. We do a 15-bean soup that we add ham and tomato, rotel, and onion, and a sausage. I'm going to do that gold embossing. Okay. Stamping away. This piece of cardstock that I painted on. All right, let's dip it and see how it looks. I think that'll be good. All right, let's do this one real fast. Okay. Okay, got it. Not much food for the two of it? Yeah. They pull up in front of our house, so it pings that they arrived and in the app, and then they take off with our order. We report it and get the money back. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, that's... If you're that desperate for food, I would feed you. Yep, 15 beans. That's all you get. You just dole out 15. It's 15 types of beans. It's all packaged together. 7.5 beans wouldn't feed you? No, not so good, Amanda. Well, once you cook the whole package of 15 different types of beans and add the other ingredients that I mentioned, onion, rotel, sausage, ham, and then we scoop it into a bowl. I hope Henry has tortilla chips. We put some tortilla chips in with it. I like to put fresh chopped onion because I like the crunch. And we put some cheese, like cheddar cheese, in with it. And fresh cut avocado pieces. It's really quite yummy. I really like this blue with the embossing over the top of it. Let's do this one. It's hot, hot, hot. A whole package. Yeah, you have cameras so you can prove that they just drove by. You didn't get your groceries once, and that took you. I bet. We've been ordering our groceries from Kroger's, and we really like it. We went ahead and did the yearly subscription so that whenever you order $35 worth of groceries, they deliver it, and there's no additional fee. They are maybe a little bit more expensive than, say, going to other grocery stores, but Henry doesn't like dealing with the crowd at the store, and it just seems a lot better for us just to order from Kroger's. Kind of like the way this embossing looks. Getting that junk arena open. Okay, let that cool off a moment. All right, this one should be cool enough that I can get my... What are you doing? Someone's found the coffee on the floor. Don't lick that. No, it's dirty. I told you he liked it. When I'm done with the live stream, I'll have to clean everything up. I got a bunch of towels laying down there that soaked it up, so I'll have to get a mop and mop it. Gotcha. You have a friend that knows what you want and buys what you need. That's nice. I love it, Amanda Dawn. I don't know if you have Kroger's delivery near you. You might go to their website and see. It's basically, you know, they have a warehouse, and so it's not a grocery store storefront. Kind of like the way that looks. And it works for us. We really like it. Pup needs some caffeine, doesn't he? It's a treat for him. Yeah, he loves the whipped cream. I didn't put any on it this time, but he likes his pup cup. When we would go to a coffee shop, and if they offered a pup cup, he really liked those. Okay, I like that. Now let's do this one. Now I have options. Okay, glue this down. Now let's see how I want to do the configuration of the pockets. Close that. Let's get this back over here. Okay, I was going to put one here and one here, but now I'm thinking maybe move that over. I could glue this here and then basically do the same thing here, so we'd have a talk spot there and a text spot there. I have a bunch of journal cards that I cut out. What do you think? Is that what we want to do? because this is also a pocket, and that will give me writing space here. I think that's what I want to do. This is curled a little bit, so I'm going to kind of force it back the other way. Do the same thing here. This happens when you put paint on one side of paper. Sometimes it curls. All right, so I'm going to glue this. But I want to make sure that I glue it in such a way that maybe like that. All right, give this a moment to dry. I'm liking how this one has come together. Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't feel any glue seeping out. Although this side does not want to lay down yet, so I'm going to lay a block on it. And then if I put this one here and glue it away from the spine, that'll give us a tuck spot there. You love the ocean theme? Well, thank you. Okay, that's a gel print, so I need a different glue. I don't know, I kind of, when I saw the ocean theme, the sailboat that was in the pre-printed planner on June, I thought, well, why not? I'll use it as my inspiration. All right, so I'm going to put this one right about here. Okay. Kind of hold that into place for a moment. I like it. All right, so I have some larger cards. I have some smaller ones that could go here. And I've got this little card that's a notepad that I thought could go down here. And I know it covers up some of that, but I think I'm okay with that. Maybe this one could go there. Little postcard. And maybe all of these would go. Oh, it fits. It kind of makes it stick out. So I'm going to change this around. Maybe I'll put two of them down here. And then put two of them. Lots of layers. Okay, so I think we need something here. Let me look. I don't remember if I made... how about this? Take me to the ocean, the sea is calling, and I must go. So those would be good to put on there. So I need some paper. I think I still have this. That's not big enough, but that one is. Let's see if I've got another piece here. This one's bigger. I think this will work. Okay. All right, I got those out. I think if I cut this to be about 1/2 inch. Yeah, let's do 1/2 inch. Let's see if that works. Yeah. All right, let's do that again. It's always handy to have little scraps of paper nearby. Layers like cake. Yummy. All right, come on, computer. Oh, it's because of this, isn't it? Yeah. It was being cranky. adding a little bit of Distress ink. I think I want it on the darker side. I don't know why I'm adding Distress ink to this one because I'm going to cut it, but now I'm going to get my black ink out. And line this up if I can get over it so I can see it. The sea is calling and I must go. There's one. And let's do this one. Clean off my stamp. Put the stamp away. A stamp away, a stamp away. Okay. Stamp this one now. That one's not very straight, but that's okay. It's handmade. And that's on coffee dyed paper. All right, put this back where you belong. Okay. Close this. Trim, trim, trim. I found this little paper trimmer the other day. I've been using it for little stuff. There we go. To this edge. Okay. Move that out of the way. This can go back where it belongs. Scrap was over there. All right, so up here maybe, and maybe right here. I think that looks good. What do you think? Let's glue this one down. If I have a scrap of blue, I kind of do here. Let's see. I don't think that's big enough. That one's not big enough. Ooh, but this one might be the perfect size. Oh my goodness. Almost perfectly. But I think if I trim that and then put that down, that would look pretty good. Okay, I'm thinking trimming that right about there. Using up all the pieces. Okay, let's just dress this. All right, how's that? I think that looks pretty good up there. You'll hold your pencil if you want. All right now, Margie. Do we need to put you in the corner till you cool off? Oh. Put you in timeout. Send you to the principal's office. Okay. Okay, so then if I put this up here, I think that looks pretty good. Sticking your tongue out, Junkie Joe. Ah, my goodness. You troublemaker, you! I think I need to put something over here. So we've got notes that we could put right above. I think that'll work right there. I like it. It's got so many layers on it. And all I got to do is take some time and bind the journal over here, but this is pretty much done. I didn't put any bling on the page. Maybe some little rhinestones. Woo! Band-aid. You got to have Band-Aids nearby, just in case. Let's see what I have in here for... There's some little blings. Okay. Maybe like right here to kind of look like it's reflecting off of the lighthouse a little bit. And maybe down here in the water like that. Just little subtle. I mean, you probably can't even see them. They're so small. I can hardly see these little things. They're so little. Okay. Maybe we'll put one here. Maybe a little bit bigger one. Let's put one right here. Just because. Just because I can. Maybe a bigger one over here. Now let's put it out here. Got another one on my finger, so I'm going to use it. It's on the finger. It's going to get used. Maybe right here. Oh, that one didn't stick. Oh, there was two. There. We'll put them together. That one may not stick because it feels loose. So I'm going to grab some gem tack. Put a little dot. And then see if I can't stick those both in there. Come here now. They stuck to my finger, but they wouldn't stick to the page. Isn't that usually how it works? There we go. There, I got glue on both of them now. You like my glasses? All right, so maybe one up there. Maybe right here. Just little ones. I'm trying to use these all up. There. Good-o! I like it. And then here's the journal that has pages that you can write inside. I haven't bound this together. You want me to do that while we're on the live? I am going to add a bling up here, so let's find one that we can add. Maybe I'll put one kind of here and there. I took my glasses off, the extra pair. Maybe right up here. Just a couple of little ones. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Love it. Like it. Want more of it, right? All right, so we spent an hour on this. So let's put this back in here. I like it. I didn't use these pieces, but we'll save them. I'll use them somewhere else, right? That's how that works. All right, let's move on to the next page layout. Like it. Okay, so this is my journal pages. So I'm going to take these and fold them in half. For this layout, I ended up using some pages from the Calico Collage Gypsy Love. It's a kit that she made a long time ago, and I'm not real sure, but I still think that it might be a 5x7 journal, not a full 8.5 by 11. I already had some pages printed, so I just used those, but I told her that I went to link to the journal and it wasn't in her shop, but now it is. She said, can you believe this? That people targeted her shop and were reporting it as a racial slur because it said Gypsy Love on the name of the kit. I'm like, seriously, people, do you not have anything better to do? So these are some of the scrapbook papers that I pulled out. I think I want this one as the outside, and then maybe this one, pink, this one, and this one. And they're going to go inside this glitter. I thought the glitter would be fun. So they're going to go in here. And then for my cover, I took one of her images. This was on the other side, so I fussy cut it out. And if I position this right here at the top and this at the bottom, I kind of made a pocket out of this piece. So let's glue that together and I'll show you what I've got going on here. Let's move this out of the way. All right, I'm going to glue this piece down. And what we might do is after I have it glued down, maybe we'll come back in and stamp with a flourish type stamp and the gold glitter embossing powder. I think that might look kind of cool to do that. I put some washi tape down the spine because when I creased this glitter cardstock, it's kind of cracked a little bit, so I thought it'd be prettier if I could cover it up. Yeah, we'll be able to say a single word. I understand. Yeah, it's insane. All right, I think I'm going to just glue down the sides and across the bottom and glue that into place. And it makes a pocket on the front of this little journal cover. Okay. Now let's line this up. I thought that would look kind of cool with the rose there. All right, let's get the glue away. I don't want embossing powder sticking to it, so I'm going to use my little pouch here to go over that in case there was any glue. Use my little rag to okay. And then I have this stamp that was an old stamp from Tattered Angels that I thought would look pretty. So we need this guy, possibly a spoon, and my gold glitter embossing powder. And I think I can stamp this maybe going across the page that way. I'm going to get this ready. There. Some thread in there. Okay. Hopefully this, I think I need to re-ink my Versamark, but I don't see my re-inker. Well, let me look over here real fast. Yeah. Okay. I don't see it. Which means I probably put it somewhere. I may have to order a new one. I may have been out. And that may be why I can't find it where it's supposed to be. That's usually how that works, right? Okay. And I don't know why, but maybe it was this one. Okay. All right, well, we're just going to try. I wonder if it's over here. Nope. Wonder what I did with it. Junk calls for a couple months now. There's a gal that I saw on, I think it was Facebook, that she goes, "Hello, thank you for calling the morgue. If you kill them, we'll burn them." Oh my God, I'm so glad that you answered the phone. There's blood everywhere. That's how she answered the phone. And then the people on the other end would say expletives and then hang up. So there you go, Margie. With your sarcasm, you should just start, telling them what you think. Do you have caller ID, Margie, on your phone? I would think today's technology that most of us have that. I know you don't have a cell phone, but maybe with your house phone, you can at least eliminate some of that. I don't answer the phone. I mean, people call me, and I know that they're calling me, and I sometimes don't even answer the phone. I let them leave a voicemail. Like, this day and age, don't you know to text me? But it also depends on what I'm doing and if I know who it is. Yeah, you might get you a whistle. That's another thing to do. I mean, I get it. They're just trying to make a living. But a lot of times these days, they're scammers. They're not even legit businesses. You don't know. You just usually ignore it. Yeah. This has got glitter everywhere. Well, the holidays, they're really trying to scam people. I keep getting a email that is a PDF that they want you to open, and they're trying to tell me that it's an invoice that I owe. At big corporations, I could see where that might work sometimes because you never know, what kind of bills that are coming in. But I'm a small business, and if I don't know them, I am not opening your email. I just report it as spam. Can you see the glitter? Let me give that a second to cool off. Okay. Cool off. I know you can only see a little bit of the glitter, but I like it. I like it! Okay, so that is part of... No. You want to say hello? Say hello, Hercules. There's Hercules. What is it? What is it? What's up? What's up? What is it? You want up? Put your ears up. Yeah, Hercules. He says, I don't trust you. You're lying. Okay. Let's go back over here. So I have this piece and these pieces. So lay those over there. I have this piece that I've made for my pocket. And so I'm thinking that maybe I do the same thing with the gold embossing over the whole image here instead of doing it in layers. What do you think? My pages quit. Just go. You can't have that. Hercules keeps coming back to the cup I knocked over. Alright, I think I want these papers. They're going to go in there. Hercules! What are you doing? Oh, come here. Oh. I think he has an abscess. What time is it? It's after 5. Yeah. That's not good. Okay. Pardon me a minute while I call my vet that I didn't notice about Hercules. And I need to get a voicemail. See if I can get in tomorrow. So, pardon me a moment. I think they close at 6. Hi, Tammy. My name is Linda Israel, and I'd like to make an appointment as soon as possible for Hercules. I just noticed today he doesn't like it when I touch his face, and I lifted his lip, and he looks like he's got a huge, like, abscess or something in his mouth. Okay. I can drop him off in the morning. Just tell me when, babe. Okay. Oh. Linda Israel, Israel, and it's for Hercules. Thank you all, everybody. I'm on a live stream, and my dog just came right into my face, and I was like, what is going on? Now I know. He has something in his mouth. Hercules. Okay, perfect. We can do that. Thank you. Bye. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I noticed that while here before 6 o'clock so I can get him in the morning. Thank y'all, everybody. I didn't know you had a sore in your mouth. I didn't know. I haven't touched his face in a while. Usually I kind of play with him, and I just rubbed and I see a big swollen spot. So, poor Hercules. Okay, let's finish. We got a few minutes here. All right, so this is going to go inside like that on my page, and then I grabbed some different gel prints that I thought would look good. So I'm thinking maybe kind of collaging these I don't know if I want more of that pink over there. I don't know if I like this yellow or this peach. I didn't trim these. I need to do that. Yeah, I usually mess around with him and kind of play with him. And we noticed yesterday he didn't really want to eat his food. And I hadn't really touched his face. So now that I did, I'm like, oh. So I don't know if Henry is watching this live stream. He may be too busy at work. We're getting a new roof at our shop right now. So I'm sure he's having to deal with all that noise and just the business that we have and whatnot. So he may not have the time to listen. Okay. I know this is a bright one, but I'm thinking that when I layer the pockets on top of it, it would be kind of neat. All right, so let's see about putting this one over here and then layering this one over here. Is that what I want to do? And then this will go over the top. Or should I reverse that and put this at the top? I think that's what I need to do. Like this. And then this is going to go over where it... Yeah, I think this will be good on this side. Can you see all of that? Yeah, the dogs are doing the roofing. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I think what I want to do is flip this over, overlap them slightly, and then I'm going to mark here, and I'm going to mark there, trim those. I think I need to turn this one over. Is there a better? Yeah, probably doesn't matter. Okay, and trim this down there. So, I don't need this one, so I'm going to move it back over here. Okay, there's one. There's a strip. So I'm going to trim this one right there. Get that over there. And I'm going to trim this one. Like so. So now I'm going to glue these down over here. And then I'll glue this one over here. I don't know if I want to, I may trim that some more. So let's glue these down first. Glue the bottom one. Well, gosh, no wonder he's been not wanting to eat his food. His mouth probably hurts. They told me that he could have his food tonight, but in case they have to sedate him, to not feed him in the morning. So I got to tell Henry that if Hercules gets up early to not feed him. I guess I'm getting up early tomorrow. I have to be there at 8. I'm usually just getting out of bed at 8. I think I'm going to go this way. And since I don't have to work in the corporate world anymore, I used to have to get up at 5 a.m. so I could be at work over in the big city, Oklahoma City, by 7:30, 7:15, 7:30, depending on which shift I worked. So when I didn't have to do that anymore, I don't get up so early. Okay, I like that. And then we'll put this one over here. It's going to be warmer today. I have got to learn what Celsius is getting. 40 degrees Celsius, isn't it? For you? Because Fahrenheit would be cold at 40. But I think for y'all, Let's go this way. What is that? 70 something degrees? 80 degrees? Is it that big of a difference? Gosh, I suck at doing. Okay, I like this. I'm going to fold this over just so I can make sure that we're doing good. Okay. 40 degrees. Yeah, Celsius. 104. Okay. Yeah, Fahrenheit. Okay. I was like, you were missing something there. It was hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right. I'm wondering if what I want to do is not use this whole piece, because I don't think I need to go all the way over. So I'm going to come right about here, maybe. Overlap it a little bit. Cut that off. And then glue it down. Yeah, that's a big difference. 40 to 104. I'm liking this. Okay, then this is going to go over here. I'm going to make sure I turn it right side up, because it's a book page. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I'm going to put some of the Aleene's on this side, and then where the gel print is, I'll put some of the Fabri-Tac glue, because sometimes this Aleene's doesn't stick. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Okay. And we're getting beautiful weather today. It was like 50 something, almost 60 degrees here. I had the back door open, the house. Okay. I like it. Well, it did go over a little bit, but that's okay. What do you think? That's some colorful papers, huh? All right, so this, I'm thinking, should go over here. And I added the teal because I thought that would give it a nice pop. Putting it over here. Now, do I want to do the embossing like we did on the other page, the journal that's going to go in here? I think so. I'm going to glue these together. You don't mind winter since you don't leave your house much. Santa needs to wear shorts, a singlet top, flip-flops, and a hat here. Yep, yep. Very tropical for Santa. He would suffocate. Well, that's just it. You know, if we lived on a cruise ship, maybe we would spend Christmas in someplace tropical instead of someplace cold. He's got to carry a whole wardrobe in his sleigh for when he goes to all of his different destinations. Okay, that looks good. All right, let's put this on here. Okay. I like it. So this is going to be the pocket to hold the journal. So now I think I'm going to use this and maybe stamp it across the bottom here. Yeah. Glitter embossing powder again. Okay. All right, let's stamp this kind of going across. Okay. Okay, I think I got that. So now I'm going to get rid of this. Using up that embossing powder now, huh? All right, let's heat this. Oh, let's put the spoon away. A spoon away, a spoon away. Put that up here. Let's look at this again. Well, that's doing its thing. I started a pocket that I want to put over here. I'm thinking that maybe I need to find, I've got this piece of paper that I could cut to be a little notepad area. I also have a piece of this teal, so maybe what I'll do is back it with the teal and make a smaller piece, and we can do some stamping on it. I think oh, there we go, I missed it. It's going to be 40 degrees and the air is changing to warm. It seems like my chat, there we go, was not lined up. I was trying to make sure I could see y'all were still here. What's for dinner tonight? Margie, did you order your DoorDash at noon today? What are you having? I like it. As soon as it's cool, I can wipe away the excess glitter. We're going to get that over there. I'm thinking of just cutting a little piece to go across the top up here. I know it kind of covers up, but maybe a smaller piece, and then putting this at the bottom. I have enough of this that I could back it, but let's do that. Let's cut this piece first and maybe make it, I don't know, 5 by 7? Let's see. Yeah, let's do a 5 by 7 real fast and see if we like that size. And if it needs to be smaller, I can always cut it smaller. Had a late lunch at Qdoba. You know, I haven't had Qdoba in a long time. We're mesmerized by the embossing. Okay, so if we put that up there, and I had this piece down here at the bottom, I feel like we need another piece over that, but if we cut this to be, that was 5 inches. If we do it at, let's do 4 1/4 by 6 3/4. Let's see how this looks. If we put that on top, so we have some more writing space up here, or it could be another pocket, because I have all of these things. This goes in here like that, and then this is going to go here. I have all these things. Maybe we should swap this around. I could do that, you know. Maybe that's what I need to do. And then all of these things could go in the pocket behind. What do you think? Is that the look? got a few minutes, and then we got to get off here. I'm going to wipe this off. All right, let's go ahead and glue this one down. Where is it? There it is. You love embossing? It's fun, isn't it? You had a late lunch too. Barbecue chicken, mac and cheese. Ah, yum. You have physical therapy. Gotcha. So you got to get out. Whatever you have or needs to require any require any hot equipment. Okay. Okay, got some glue on there. Looks good. You like it? Okay, let's put this in the corner. Kind of smush it down. Look how chunky it's getting. Oh my goodness. All right, I think I'm going to put some around the edges here. Kind of help hold that. And that's going to go in the pocket, so we'll set that aside. I think I need to add some distress inks to these pieces and then decide if there's anything else I want to put on the page. I could do a layered pocket. That may be what I'll do, is I'll glue this pinky color on top of the teal, and that will be one pocket. That stuff will go behind the teal, and then this will be a secondary pocket on top. Okay, let's go here. Let's glue this together. This was from my mop-up box. So whenever I spray something with Tattered Angels, and when I saw it, I went, oh, I think I like that grungy color. I think that goes well with the Gypsy Love, because they would just use whatever they had, right? Okay, and then this piece will go in the center on top. Yeah, we'll use this glue. Okay. I like it. Smooth that out. Now, should we do some embossing on this piece like we did over here before I put that down? I think so. Let's move this out of the way again. And I want to wipe away any excess. Use my, make sure there's not any glue. Okay. So this should be a pocket here, and this is going to be a pocket back there. Glitter! Let's get the glitter out again. I know I keep putting it away, but, you know, might as well use it. I'm almost done. We're almost done. All right, let's kind of do it maybe going across this way. Yeah. There. All right, let's see how that did. Ooh, I like it. You see that? That'll look good, won't it? Won't it? Okay, put that away. I've gotten out my embossing powder a lot today, huh? Okay. Get that out of the way. All right, I think I'm done with the clippies, so I'll put those away. Doing two things at once. Didn't know I was talented, did you? Okay. Okay, that should be getting hot enough now. I like it. All right, well, we're getting ready to be done here in just a moment with through July. So then I have August, September, October, November, December. I got to get it done before the end of the year so I can use this next year. Are y'all working on a planner or a journal for the new year? Kind of like it. All right, let that cool for a moment. And so this is going to go in the pocket, but I haven't put the month. Uh-oh, did I lose it? Oh no, where is it? Ah, there it is. Yes, I got it. All right, so we're going to put July up here in the corner so it kind of sticks out the top. Yep. Okay. I like it. All right, so then this is going to fit in the pocket. Okay. And then this July, do I want to put it here? I don't know. I don't know where I want to put that. I think I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. All right, let's wipe off the excess glitter. Ah, come on now. Go back up there. There. All right, let's put this in here and glue that down. Good for 2 years? Okay, gotcha. A mini planner to use as a calendar? Hey, that works. Only planner you need because you don't plan to go anywhere. You've already told us that. All right, we'll glue that there. I'm using the Fabri-Tac glue again because we're gluing it to a gel print. I've almost used this bottle up. Okay. Let's put that right about here, kind of in the middle. Press it down. I think that'll be good because we have a pocket here and a pocket back there. Oh, I did get out these butterflies. Maybe that's what I should put up here. How's that? Just so there's something at the top of the page here. I may have another one we can put on this side. What do you think? Some of these are really big. Oh, here's a smaller one. I could put it here in the corner maybe. You're shutting up the house for the air conditioning? Yep. Gotta get it all. Maybe right there? It's the same butterfly, but I think that's okay. I could change it. I have this butterfly. Maybe that one would be better. Like that. And let's see if I have... I wonder if I have something in here. Well, I was thinking maybe... I like that. And I have a little card that goes behind it. Maybe that would look good there. It's something I made a long time ago. All right, I'm going to glue down the butterflies. You like the butterflies? Okay. They're also from Calico Collage. I should have put a link, but I know she made several different sets that were all one color scheme. So, for example, she had these kind of pinkish ones. She had a blue set, like a winter set. All right, I'm going to put that here. We'll move that one over here. I need to figure out why my journal won't go all the way down, so I'm going to use my ruler. Okay, I think I got it. Well, it's got part of it, but not all of it. Come on. Go in there. I may have to help it with my ruler. Oh, well, that'll help if I have it in the right spot. Maybe I didn't get it down as far as I thought I did. Oh, well. About to make a mess. Okay. So I'm thinking that if I glued this one right about here, then I'll have another pocket. What now? The glitter glue. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. Put some sparkle on them. Yeah, that'll work, because then I can leave the journal open for that glitter paint to dry. All right, let's glue this together. And then I can put some glitter paint, as you said. All right, so I need this down far enough that this can fit in there. It'll stick out a little bit, but the paper portion won't stick out. Okay. I didn't put a strip of paper down this way yet. Okay, so this needs to come down right about there. Okay. And then I have all these pieces. So this one's going to go in there. And then I had these taller pieces that I thought could go in here. I have this shorter piece. Maybe I should put it upside down. Little envelope. And then this is another little envelope. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should find a butterfly that'll fit right there. That's a little light. This one may be too big, but I think that works better. Okay. Let's add some Distress inks and I'll get out my glitter paint. Okay. Glue this, then glitter paint. So I'll have to take some after pictures and post them. Hey, if y'all would do me a big favor on my event on Facebook, if you would say that you were going or went anytime you see those come up, and if you just share them, I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, that'll go there, and that's going to go in there. Okay, glitter paint, glitter paint. All right, got my glitter paint. All right, let's put some down. Just going to kind of put some all around. It'll be real faint. It'll take just a little bit for this to dry. If you're ever in a hurry, you can use a heat tool, but don't put it really close. This is that tulip dimensional fabric paint, but I find it works great, and it's so much more cost effective. Oop, don't drop it in the paint. All right, I'm going to do this one. I think this one I'm just going to put little dots and around the outside. Okay, and then we'll do it over here. All right, that looks good. Yay for glitter paint! You like it? All right, let's pick a winner of the junk bucks today. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate your support and hanging out with me. Thank you for accommodating my stoppage when I had to call the vet for Hercules. I thought that was important to get it done today. I like it. So I don't want to open it all the way, but that was June, and here is July. I think I may add another piece of paper here, but I'm going to wait and see what I think tomorrow. All right, let's pick a winner for the 200 junk bucks, and that winner is Jennifer. I need to add that to your account. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I'm going to get off here and go have some dinner with Henry. Hopefully he's home, or he will be home in a few minutes. I hope that y'all have an amazing week. Do something creative and fun, and share a little kindness with someone out there in the world. You never know what they're going through. So even if it's just to say, hi, I care about you, send them a message, that kind of thing, do it. Hold the door open for somebody. Send a card to somebody. Just be kind out there. You never know what they're going through. Y'all, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with me. It really makes my day. You know, I could be in a bad mood and not really feeling it, and then I come and hang out with y'all, and your funny things that you say, my 7.5 beans. Yep, gotta have my 7.5 beans. I love each and every one of you. I wish you the best. Happy Christmas a week early. We'll be here next Monday, and we'll work on August and September. So thank you so very much. Have a great week. Bye, everybody.